This is our Case 1 study of the company Premium Soft, done by Jessica Henning, Jordan Gravely, Emmett Gumby, Grace Gillespie, Ethan Woodall, Gabe Martin, and Ian Bryan. Premium Soft is a software company based out of Hong Kong. This company relied heavily on new product delivery, upgrade management, and feedback on its products. Ken Lin was a co-founder of the company, director of software development, and some of his responsibilities with these positions were to set up strategic goals, identify new products, and opportunities for innovation. He was also the resource manager. These positions became more challenging as the company continued growing. With this growth came about issues with employee hiring, employee retention, and the overall attractiveness of the company. Throughout this case, problems and solutions will be addressed about how Premium Soft should better deal with these issues.
A few central key issues we see in the Premium Soft company seem to be related to employee hiring, retention, and the attractiveness of their company over others. When the company's growth and success was increasing, their total staff remained at only 41 people and did not increase to meet their growing demand. The issue of Premium Soft's lack of staff growth may lead to poor employee retention. This is due to not having enough staff members to carry the burden of the company's growing workload. Premium Soft needs to be far more competitive when it comes to attracting new potential hires. These potential hires are now seeing greater options than ever before when trying to pick a company to work for.
Hey, I am Jessica Henning, and I wanted to talk about the first solution we came up with dealing with previously mentioned issues of Premium Soft not meeting hiring needs and struggling with retaining the staff they already have. This solution is better compensation for employees, not just the new ones, but everyone in general. Employees need higher starting and base wages to stick around. This will help mitigate the potential for staff leaving for other companies. Yearly bonuses and raises for staff who stay will also increase the likelihood for employees to spend more time at Premium Soft. Payment and or compensation is the main motivation for people being in the job force. Obviously, everyone needs money to live, so addressing this, if possible, and making working at Premium Soft more financially beneficial should fix some of the issues being experienced.
My name is Ian Bryan. And solution two to the three main problems in the central issue, which are employee hiring, retention, and the attractiveness of the company. So we have, for solution two, a more justifiable salary. So as production ramps up, so does the rate of work, and there needs to be a salary that matches that. We also have more desirable work conditions, and that could just mean a larger office space where employees could feel at ease. They don't feel cluttered. They feel like they have the tools and necessities for their everyday work life. And then the second point that we have is a modernized office. So this could mean many things. It could mean an employee lounge, maybe a little food court, anything to even maybe a gym or a child care center. These kind of things draw employees in and make them want to stay because it feels like the company is taking care of them. And especially when potential new employees have many new options to choose from with the prospect of mainland China opening up.
Solution 3 focuses on improving employee retention by decreasing their initial workload and focusing on their training instead. This would involve having new hires learn a new set of code and software the company works with, as well as learning the company culture and learning to find their place within the company. This would also allow new hires to grow their technical skills within the company, allowing them to be of more use further down the road. This will also allow PremiumSoft to build a positive work culture within the company and let growth and learning be the main focus of new hires before anything else. With this incentive, employees would find it within themselves to seek out new knowledge after their training and continue to grow as a professional. This would not only benefit themselves for their new job, but any job in the future. This would allow new employees to grow alongside their company rather than use it as a stepping stone to their next job. This step in the solution would make leaving for a different job less appealing since they may not get the same opportunity to grow and learn at another job. So, Solution 3 in short seems like a viable option if PremiumSoft is looking to keep their employees.
Out of the 3 solutions that we presented, all of them had great qualities that can be used to make PremiumSoft a better company. Solution 2 mentioned a better workplace and greater working conditions, while Solution 3 talked about more intensive training for new hires. These 2 options can be very helpful, and we believe every company should implement these ideas in some way, but we ultimately determined that a better starting salary would be the most beneficial for PremiumSoft as well as its employees. A better salary or a greater starting base pay can be the deciding factor when people are choosing a specific job. If a company's employees know that their hard work will lead to a more competitive compensation, this will motivate them to work harder and ultimately create a better workforce. Another point that was mentioned is more opportunities for yearly bonuses and raises. Incentives like these can keep the employees focused and motivated to do the job to the best of their abilities. A more competitive starting salary also mitigates the chances of some employees leaving PremiumSoft for a better job opportunity. If the benefits of a company match or are greater than those of a competitor, it will limit the amount of people who leave solely because they have a better opportunity for themselves.
In conclusion, what we learned from this case study is that flexibility is probably the most crucial thing that you can take away from it. Flexibility when hiring, because you need to offer a competitive salary, and that's especially prudent in areas such as Hong Kong, where the cost of living is so high. And then also you have to hire at different levels of experience, because sometimes you want a bright and fresh new idea coming from a fresh new employee. Whereas if you have someone who's experienced in a certain area, you could hire them to work in something in that area in particular. Also, allocation, flexibility with allocation is very important. With resources, because you have varied resources inside of your varied and limited resources inside of your business, and you have to find out where to get those. More importantly, employees, because sometimes whenever you have to take an employee from one project to another, you might run the risk of damaging the prior product or mission or job that person was on by taking them away from it. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
That concludes our Case 1 study of the company PremiumSoft. Thank you for your time.